Here in Idaho, the farmers are harvesting the last of their crops, which happens to be potatoes and onions and sugar beets. Last of my crop happens to be apples. So in today's video, I figured I would share with you a really simple dessert, which is called apple crisp. Apple crisp is one of those desserts that you can just throw together, bring to a party, and people will love it. So let's go spice things up.
Okay, so I'm just picking some apples, and these are Braeburn, but I also have Honeycrisp, and as you can tell, since they're falling, they are ready. And this is my Honeycrisp tree. These are like my favorite apples, but if you can see, these darn yellow jackets absolutely love my apples too.
Okay, so the first step is you'll want to take 6 apples and you'll want to peel them, core them, cut them. So I like to use this tool. It's so much easier. It goes way faster. Okay, so you'll just want to take them, put them right in this handy dandy tool, and I will try to find this and I will link it below if you're curious. And you just peel it. So if you can see, it cored it, it peeled it, it sliced it in little slices. Okay, so after you peeled and cored all 6 apples, now you want to cut them. So you'll just want to cut them. And if you can see, then they're nice little slices. And if you don't have one of these tools, it doesn't really matter. You can just cut them by hand. I just find this to be much easier to use. And it's fun. My kids enjoy it. Can get your kids to work, right? Now to your apple filling, you want to add a half of a lemon and just squeeze it. I squeeze it in my hand so I don't get any seeds in here. See, this would have landed inside. All right, that's pretty good. Now you want to add a half a cup of sugar. And the crazy thing about sugar is it draws out the liquid out of the apples. It draws the juices out. And then 2 tablespoons of flour, and this will thicken your filling. And then just stir all the ingredients together so all the sugar gets on everything, and so does the flour. Okay, so that's good. So just set this aside, and now we're gonna work on the topping. Okay, so now you want to add your dry ingredients, your topping, to another bowl, and you'll want 1 1/4 cup of flour, a half a cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of oats, a half a cup of nuts, and you can choose whatever kind you want. You can do pecans. These are walnuts, and you'll just want to chop them up and put them in the bowl. And now you'll want 1 1/2 sticks of butter, and these are already chopped up into little pieces, and they are nice and cold, so you want to make sure it is cold and chopped, and then just add them to your bowl as well. Now you'll want 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Now you want to get a pastry blender, or you can use your KitchenAid mixer or whatever you choose. And this works great for the butter. It kind of breaks it up. Now you just want to use your pastry blender until the topping is a nice crumbly texture. Okay, so now it is time to add your ingredients to a pan. And it can be any pan of your choice. I like these nice glass pans. And now you want to take your apple mixture and just put it on the bottom of the pan. Evenly spread it. Now you can always double or triple the recipe depending on how many people are eating. And now you'll want to add your topping right over the apples. Just make sure it's an even layer on the apples as well. All right, that looks pretty good. You can see the layer. Okay, so now you want to take your apple crisp and put it in the oven at 375 for about 45 minutes. You'll want to cook it until it is nice and golden brown. We'll check it in 45 minutes.
Alright guys, it has been 45 minutes and time to check it, and it is a nice golden brown color. So that means it is done.
I really hope you guys enjoyed making this simple dessert with me. And if you do not have apples or you do not like apples, you can always add pears for pear crisp. Those are really good too. So let's give it a try. My house smells so good. That is brilliant, if I don't say so myself. Well, if you guys have any questions, just comment below. And if you'd like to see more videos, remember to subscribe to this channel. And thank you guys so much. Bye, and see you in the next video.